Hey guys, welcome to the Leftover Show. Tonight we're going to use that leftover New York steak that Jay cut on the last episode. Even though he had to change things up, that was a really awesome steak. So you should check that out. I'll leave a link at the end of this episode. It was really awesome. Now tonight, because he had to change things up, he wasn't able to cook that steak. So we've had it in the fridge for a few days. We got sick. I ended up throwing it in the freezer. So tonight I'm really excited to see how that all turns out with all those spices still sitting on it for a few days. But what we're going to do is we're going to make some tacos. Tacos are one of my favorites. Any way you make them, I love them. So let me show you what I got going on. Now here's that steak. If he had cooked it, I would use it the same way I'm about to do it. I would just adjust my cooking time in the beginning a little bit. So I'm going to chop this up, and I'll show you what that looks like when I get done. And then we've got some tomatoes and onions with cilantro and some lime and some white corn tortillas we're going to be cooking up. So I'll bring you back as soon as we get this chopped up and show you what that looks like. Alright, I've got this chopped up into nice small chunks. So we've got a large skillet warming up, and I'm going to put a little bit of oil in there. Probably a tablespoon or so. And I'm going to let that get nice and hot. And then I will get that meat going. Alright, this is nice and hot, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this meat in there. Break it up a little bit. Like I said, even if he had cooked this, I would still do this. I just wouldn't cook it as long. I do want to get it nice, start getting it brown. Alright, this is frying up nice. Just want to get it, a little brown. So we move on. Seasonings are smelling really nice. This is what he added to it when he was preparing it to cook the other day. And it is salt, pepper, and some instant coffee. And it smells delicious. I don't think I'm going to add anything else to this. I think this is just how we're going to we're just going to go with this flavor for the tacos and see how that turns out. Like I said, it's been on there for a few days, kind of soaking into the meat, so I'm really interested to see just how this tastes on its own. Alright, this has gotten nice and browned. It's not like crispy brown, it's just brown. And it's got some nice juices coming off of it. I'm going to add about a half a cup of water to this. And then I'm going to bring this up to a boil, and I'm going to let this cook down. And what will happen is it'll get a nice glaze on it from the spices that were already on it. And that's going to make an awesome taco. So, alright guys, this is nice. Got a nice little glaze on it. All of that water is cooked down, and it is super tender. So let's build a taco. Alright, I've got a white corn tortilla warmed up with the steak. I'm going to throw some tomatoes on that. I've also got some onion with cilantro. Sprinkle on there. And then a little bit of salsa. I haven't put out in a jar or bowl yet. And a squeeze of lime. That tops it off and makes it perfect. So let's give it a taste. All right, let's try this out. Tacos are always a winner. Have a great night, guys. Don't forget to check out the link for how he did these New York steaks. We'll see you next time.